use this in the post, like at the end of the episode, like bloopers, or do a cold open?
What's that?
You guys hated when I did a cold open.
Do a cold open this week. You don't do bloopers, so we might as well do something.
Yeah, whatever.
Let me ask.
Remember when we did bloopers? Man, those were the days.
Can I ask a technical question?
Absolutely.
If we take out our headphones so that we can just hear through our monitor, does that mess up anything on your end?
I don't think so. I think there is a echo cancellation in StreamYard.
Okay.
So as far as we're aware.
Okay, let me try real quick. And that'll help. Okay. Can we try real quick?
Yeah. I know. I can't tell. I don't hear an echo. Do you hear an echo?
That'd be awesome if there wasn't.
So this works? This is good?
It sounds right. I know yesterday we did it with some people and they had no problem. So
Sweet. Okay. Great. On our end, it's perfect.
yeah, cool.
Sweet.
It's muy bueno.
All right. So we have, and talking about the link, we have a handful of Instagram listeners. So I felt like they were hearing a one-sided conversation. So,
and
that's cool, man.
I tagged.
Oh, there's a delay.
Oh,
yeah, I'm hearing it.
I think that was me because I was tagging you guys in the post. I think I accidentally started playing it.
That makes sense.
So,
okay.
So it's all your fault.
Yeah, it's all my fault. It always is.
It's always your fault.
So I tagged your Twitter in the. So if you want to share it from there.
That's all the technical stuff we know.
Light years behind me, my friend.
So this is actually pretty impressive that there isn't much of a delay, it seems like.
No, not really.
No, not much. I know sometimes there is, depending on where you're looking. I know Twitch has a pretty large delay, but other than that,
like I've seen like CNN interviews, right, with international politicians, and this is like better. How is this better?
StreamYard.
they don't pay the money to
yeah, they should use StreamYard. There wouldn't be a problem.
They should.
They're using the free model.
Yeah, they didn't pay the membership.
Yeah, 30-day free trial.
Yeah.
Get your shit together, CNN.
Right?
Okay, you guys ready?
Oh, I should probably. Yeah, you can start. I forgot to do the thing.
Oh, the tournament bracket.
I'm gonna set that up real quick.
Okay.
But you can start. You don't need me. You just press the button.
Rise if you're dishonorable, not a real judge.
I'm redoing that because you were talking, so
it cuts me off.
I know. Stop talking.
Fuck you.
It makes it easier for me to edit it.
Oh yeah, now you're worried about editing.
All rise if you're dishonorable, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Debatable is now in session.
Welcome to a new episode of Debatable. I am your host, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Joining me as always is Hi-Fi Mike.
Hey.
And joining me from the Burn Rave Podcast, we have Sam and Ryan.
Good evening.
Thanks for coming on. Tell the people a little bit about yourselves and about your show.
Well, so I'm Sam, and this is Ryan, and we are the Burn Rave Podcast. I am a professor of English at the local community college, and Ryan is a mechanic and welder, and our wives set us up on a adult play date.
Tinder kind of thing.
Yep, but kind of a dinder.
Yeah. Ooh.
And yeah,
gross.
And then he showed up at our
All
doorstep.
dicks.
Well, let's not get too into the relationship. Started a podcast a couple years ago, and we've just been telling jokes, but our day jobs are professional, and then we become entirely unprofessional at night, and it's a way to unwind and relax and try to get in trouble.
Mike, you're gonna be in trouble when the tournament comes when you can't spell things. He's a professor of English.
Yeah, no, I can't. It's okay. I'm not getting graded, so
Yeah,
I'm
not that
off-
you know of.
Off-duty,
Over.
off-duty professor.
I say he has to charge me for that. We can't afford it.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. So this is Debatable, where we debate the serious, the silly, and everything in between. So as always, we have two topics. So let's get started. So the first topic is going to be Burger King versus Wendy's. Sorry, McDonald's, you don't get invited to this party. Sam, we'll start with you. Which one are you going with and why?
So it's no contest. I'm going Wendy's 100% over BK. One main reason why is I looked at the caloric intake of both a Wendy's pretzel bacon pub triple and Burger King's Texas double Whopper. I looked this shit up.
I didn't even know that was a thing. A
Oh, it's
Texas
a thing.
double
A Texas
Whopper.
Whopper has probably the most calories on the entire BK
It's an
menu.
entire cow.
Yep.
Horns and everything.
Rump roast.
That's between two motherfucking buns.
Slap some BBQ.
Yeah.
Yep.
Texas style.
What's the caloric difference?
About 300 calories. So to save calories, you got to go Wendy's.
But what is the caloric?
What are they? Are they like they got to be in the thousands?
1,520 for the pretzel burger, right?
Just one. That's just the hamburger.
Just one meal.
no,
you get
no,
3
no,
meals a
meal.
day.
That's just a hamburger, bro. We got French fries and sodas.
Well, you got to go
Right.
Diet Coke on that.
Oh, the
You gotta
Diet,
get
Diet Coke. We're gonna save 90 calories.
Yeah.
Diet Coke.
But if you're going with the Texas Double Whopper, that's 1,880 calories.
Holy
So
moly!
I think once you go over 15 calories a meal, then just get the Coke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At that point, just get the Coke.
Yeah, if you're eating 1,800 worth of calories in one meal with just the burger, like you said, no fries.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
including the fries.
2,600 easy
Right.
out the door.
Right.
So I like Wendy's for that reason. Just a healthier option.
Because you're gonna walk out 400 calories shy of the way
right.
Burger King would have.
That's right. I care about my body.
Yeah, well, good looking out. Safe-
Ryan,
What's that?
where are you going with and why?
Last night we were kind of tag teaming Wendy's on this thing.
We were not tag teaming Wendy last
We were tag teaming Wendy's.
Oh.
Dave Thomas. We tag teaming Dave Thomas, and we're thinking because Dave Thomas was high up in the Illuminati.
Mm.
I've never heard that theory. That
Oh,
Dave
yeah.
Thomas
Well, and they
was
were
the
with
Illuminati.
Messiah, which they proclaimed would be his son, Wendon, but the Messiah wouldn't come back until they had a fucking burger joint.
Mm-hmm.
But then there had to be a daughter, and all was wasted. So Wendy's it is. But then again, fucking only Burger King's got fucking chicken fries. I'll eat my 4,000 calories a day chicken fries.
So you're going BK.
Is it chicken? Is it fry? I honestly do not know.
It's a
But-
chicken fry. It's both.
It's chicken fries.
It's just a rolled up chicken nugget. It's,
They got someone stretching chicken nuggets.
yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it is chicken. It's just shaped like a fry.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a chicken shaped like a fry. Kind of like a fry.
And they use the crumbles for the breading, right? On the chicken fry, it's more crumbly than a
Oh,
chicken
you're
nugget.
right. It's like the chicken breading.
right. Yeah, it's
Sam, you see, he's not a fast food.
What are these fry
Participant.
things?
I eat too much fast food.
What's that?
I eat too much fast food. I
Yeah.
eat way more than I should.
Yeah, as do I. We're not all perfect like Sambo over here.
They don't know.
Oh yeah.
That's
He's wearing a cute
secret.
little cardigan, so
Trying
you
to
can't
look
see all his muscles.
professional. Just a professor of English.
Yes. Long story short, I'm gonna have to cradle Burger King on this one because it's just they're McDonald's little bitch. They have been for fucking 25 years.
Yeah.
So,
Not really the king they think they are.
And you know what? Everything's got a fucking buttload of mayonnaise on there. So, and mayonnaise is good. So we're going Burger King.
Okay.
I'm a turn.
Yeah, me too a little bit.
Mike.
So I think Wendy's tastes better, but I think that the prices at Burger King are better.
Oh, they have great deals on their app.
Oh yeah, their app. Well, and for a while they were messing up because they had a medium Whopper meal for $6, also for $7. So I was getting the $6 Whopper for the longest time, the Whopper, the fries, and the drink for $6. But then they caught on. So
See?
now it's only $7.
Thanks a lot.
But
Yeah.
but when it comes down to it, I'm gonna go Burger King. Now, yes, Wendy's tastes better.
And it's a
But
bit healthier, as we've seen. True.
Burger King has some their fries slap if they're done right. I do like the price of their chicken nuggets. Also, there's never anyone in line, so when I'm on lunch, that's the one I'm going to. So for that alone, even though I guess people not in line means they're not good, but that's not the point. I think the Whopper slaps, so I'm going Burger King, man.
See? We're on the
Though
train.
I do need to say the Baconator once in a while.
Oh,
The Baconator breakfast. Ooh, I'm changing my mind. I'm going Wendy's because that breakfast slaps.
Oh, dude, you just dropped a Baconator.
I did that breakfast Baconator. Have you ever had that? You should not have it. You should not eat it. But if you do,
It's got hanging out the drive-through window. Hey, come on, man,
dude. If I
like this.
didn't feel like crap for 3 days afterwards, I'd probably eat it every day.
Wow.
That breakfast sandwich slaps.
What you gotta do is just keep eating one. That way you never feel bad.
See, you just gotta force it down.
Yeah.
Your body says no more of this. You say fuck you.
I really want a breakfast Baconator now. I don't even want a regular Baconator. I want a breakfast
Yeah, hold on,
Baconator.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to Wendy's.
Let me just wait. I'll go camp outside till the morning.
Hangover. Don't they say when you have a hangover that you should wake up and drink and that will cure your hangover? So
I thought it was greasy.
I've heard
something
both.
greasy.
Yeah, grease, and I've heard just drink what you drank the night before.
I always
wake up and have a beer. So I think if you're addicted to these Baconators and you don't want to feel bad, just keep putting them away. Yeah.
So more drinking is what you're saying.
More Baconators. Oh man, I can't. That's gonna be in my mind. It's like I'm probably gonna go like Sunday. I'm gonna do some breakfast Baconators, man.
I've never had the.
I'm gonna make. That's gonna be Sunday breakfast.
You're making a date for this special breakfast occasion.
You're gonna put the
That
bacon
sound all right?
on there.
Breakfast Baconators.
Bam.
Baconator.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Yeah, I've never had the breakfast one. The regular one's really good. What is on the breakfast one?
Egg, sausage, bacon, and there's some sort of sauce they put on, I believe, too. And yeah, but it's a lot of bacon-ish.
Hey, I can imagine it right now, and it sounds.
Dude, it's a breakfast sausage and an egg and bacon. Like, it's the perfect breakfast sandwich.
It's like the lumberjack slam on a bun.
Dude,
Right?
the more I think about it, the more I'm drooling.
I know. Actually, I'm with you there. Sam's convulsing, but I'm with you.
No, I'm seriously gonna hurl.
I think in the taste category, Wendy's has it. But that's about where I'm at. I gotta go Wendy's because of taste, but everything else is Burger King.
I'm flipping to Wendy's.
Whoa.
The double down, not double down, but the double
all that Baconator talk, man.
I converted you.
Just so you know, a Baconator breakfast sandwich only has 730 calories.
Wow, really?
See that? What am I allowed per day?
Oh, they're hash brown. They're not hash browns, but they have the potatoes too, which are just like wedges, and they're awesome.
And only 1,350 milligrams of sodium.
That's it.
That's it.
not as much.
That's about half my sodium intake for the day, so I'm all right.
Yeah, that is a glass.
I'll just drink a lot of water after.
Yeah,
I think that's how that works.
helps flesh out all the toxins.
Right. You know, you should put eat something salty so you don't get dehydrated because it keeps all your water in. So if it's hot, eat something salty.
And go on a run. I think
Go on a run.
that good. Right.
I probably won't run after a Baconator.
Holy, could you imagine eating a Baconator you would shit your pants in the first 50 yards.
But honestly,
You would blow that motherfucker right out.
if I were head of marketing at Wendy's, I would for sure have a Baconator run. get a Baconator, fucking run a mile, 2 miles.
The Baconator's free if you can keep it inside you.
Yeah, or a lifetime Baconator. Do you know how many people would line up just for the puking? It's like a
Oh,
beer
dude,
mile.
I can picture all these Texas-looking dudes like
Oh,
chowing
yeah.
down on fucking Baconators and taking off and just.
Yep. They should organize the run, man.
There you
I
go.
think the Baconator alone wins it for Wendy's.
Mhm.
The just
So Burger King takes another smackdown.
Where you at, D Money?
I'm gonna go with Burger King, mostly because I've never really lived that close or worked that close to a Wendy's, so I've had Burger King. I'm working near one now, but now I'm dieting, so I'm trying not to eat like fast food.
Just
So
chicken.
I'm not going to Wendy's.
you're going to Burger King instead.
No, I'm not going to Burger King either. But if I was
anymore, I'm dieting. I'm going to Burger King from now
Well,
on.
you got to get that protein. You know, Braun Strowman would eat a double Whopper a day before his workouts to burn the
he
calories.
also was a 7-foot tall monster.
Yeah, that's you could be a 7-foot tall monster, but what's stopping you?
I'm 5'8". I stopped growing.
I will say the Whoppers, the double Whoppers with the Bacon King. Ooh, when they have those like the sourdough burgers, the double bacon Whopper with the cheese and the sourdough bread. That's
Holy shit.
oh, I love fast food so much.
Masterpiece.
Boy,
There's a lot going on right there.
There it is. It's the sourdough. It's a flat sourdough on top and bottom, and then double cheeseburgers, like 2 patties, and then bacon. I forgot what they call it. Sourdough Bacon King, I think.
Nice.
I don't think
They haven't had that. It's been a few years since they've had that, but
I've had the Bacon King. The Bacon King is
the
pretty
Bacon
good.
King's good. They have a coupon for I think a double Bacon King on the app right now, but
I do also like Burger King's chicken sandwich. I don't think I've had Wendy's.
the chicken or
the chicken.
I think the chicken is good, especially when they have the coupons.
I get the buffalo one with
I-
the, like, buffalo sauce.
I get the spicy one, and then
Spicy.
I just got a free one because I finally cashed in all my crowns,
what?
which is like 1,000 crowns or something like that. I finally cashed them in.
That's how they
and
keep you coming back.
I got a free chicken, and then
You
I
guys
had
married with children.
was that
Are you guys married with children?
Yes,
I am divorced with a child.
I have triplets.
Get out of
But you guys
here.
are still living the dream, huh?
This is the most college level shit. This is how I ate. And I'm like, these guys are in college.
I just like fast food. Look, I love fast food. It's easy, it's convenient, and it's sometimes cheap.
Yeah.
Arby's is not cheap.
You got membership cards.
I haven't been to Arby's in years.
Arby's, every time I go to Arby's, I'm spending anywhere between $10 and $20.
Oh,
Do you know
Yeah,
why?
Arby's is not cheap.
I don't know.
That's why I don't go to Arby's.
I've heard-
Barbecues are pretty damn good, though.
The reason I've heard it was called Arby's is because RB, roast beef, the letters, if you say it together, RB.
Huh.
Arby's.
I didn't know that.
Right.
And if it's not true, it should be.
I don't know if you know this, but they have the meat.
You know what?
I have the meat, and I eat the meat. Their brisket, bacon brisket thing that they have the commercial on right now where you dip it, it's not worth the money. I'll tell you that. The au jus sauce or whatever, it's not worth it.
Brisket thing, huh?
Yeah, it's bacon. It's a bacon brisket sandwich that you dip in au jus sauce, and it was all right. It was not worth the $14 I paid.
Oh, wowzers.
You paid $14 for au jus sauce at Arby's?
No.
The sandwich, the bacon brisket sandwich, the au jus sauce. Also, it had curly fries and a drink. So
The curly fries are great.
Curly fries is how they sell it. That's like the undercoating.
oh yeah, they always ask me because now they have crinkle. I'm like, why? I just want to be like, why would I come to Arby's and ask for crinkle fries?
Right?
It's Arby's.
Lost your fucking mind.
They did have that Diablo chicken sandwich.
Ooh.
I messed with that hard. I would pay the $12.
Put down some Diablo chickens like a fucking.
Oh, it was spicy. It was a nice, sweet, slow heat. My nose was running. I had some tears. It was beautiful.
How come you aren't sponsored by more fast food?
We should.
Talk your eating experiences,
Dude,
it sounds like you really enjoyed them.
I really do.
Hey.
I really do enjoy fast food.
Yeah, well, dude, cheeseburgers are like my favorite food. So
You got one viewer.
There you go.
on the cheeseburger.
High
TikTok.
five, Mike. Look, I'm a bit of an opportunist. When I see opportunity, I pounce. And if those opportunities belong to other people, I'm going to share them with you. You got to start the world's first. Everybody's doing mukbang, right? All these Asian girls, sweethearts, doing all the fucking eating on, like, you've seen this, right? It's a big thing. Millions of viewers. You're probably a big fan. Just kidding.
You like other people eat.
You got to do some fast food mukbang, some fucking Burger King mukbang. Who's doing that?
I don't know, man.
Hard on your spicy chickens and shit. I'm telling you, man. Zoom in, people will go crazy.
What is mukbang? I'm old.
I don't know either. I'm with you.
So
is it like ASMR?
None of this makes
what it's like?
Is this some kind of weird eating fetish thing?
Right.
Mike,
I've heard of it, but I don't.
Oh,
this is probably the most I've ever heard the word consecutively.
That gets pretty deep into the TikTok. world.
I'm going to Google mukbang, which I'm afraid to, but
I do that
I
on
think
private.
for some people.
Oh, it's just that
It's literally just watching people eat while they talk. To
I
you.
don't. Right, so it's ASMR. You can do that, Damone. That's all you.
I don't. I like ASMR. I don't like the eating ones though. The eating ones are weird. I don't like to hear people chew.
They simulate the sound of eating and shit. It's creepy.
Yeah, I don't like to hear people eating or chewing. Not on that one.
The kissing sounds they put in movies are fucking creepy.
He hates
too.
all kissing sounds.
Yeah.
I don't like the slurping noise that they put in TV shows when they're drinking out of a straw, even though something's full. It's like, and I'm just like, no. They mostly do it in Weeds. That's the first time I ever noticed was in the show Weeds. Every time she'd take a drink, it would make that noise, and it's always full.
But you know what is a drink you can slurp? Raise.
Are you tired? Tired of those other energy drinks hitting you with a short burst of jittery energy, followed by a crash that leaves you with less energy than you had before? Well, fear not, because Ray's energy drinks are specifically formulated to get you going without making you jittery and keeps you from crashing. With 0 sugars, 0 calories, and better caffeine than a cup of coffee, Ray's energy drinks are the #1 growing energy drink on the market. With flavors like Baja Lime, Sour Gummy Worm, Guava Mango, and Strawberry Colada, Ray's has some of the best tasting energy drinks available. You can get a case of Ray's right now by going to repsports.com and using promo code T1THREE when you check out to take 15% off of your next order. That's promo code T1THREE for 15% off of your next order of better, tastier energy.
Okay, so what we're doing now is we're gonna do our tournament. The way tournaments work here under Travi T rules. Travis isn't here, but fuck him. So instead of someone being able to throw out a million different things like Travis used to put into the tournament, we have some sort of order. Just there are 4 of us. Each of us will get 4 to put into the tournament. We randomize them. They go head to head until there's one final winner. So, and also don't feel obligated to vote for your thing if it goes up against something that you think is better.
And so we're just shouting the name of the thing.
So it'll be ordered. So like I'll say probably because you went first. So I'll probably have Ryan go first this time. He'll give me his 4 that he wants to put in. Then I'll do you and then Mike, and then I'll go last. And then we'll randomize them, and then till they go head and then like I said, they'll go head to head until there's one final winner. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with Ryan. Oh, I gotta tell you what the tournament's about first. So that would help. That would help. So the tournament this week is best Futurama character. So we're gonna determine who's the best Futurama character of all the times. So Ryan, start us off. Give me your 4.
Let's go with Bender.
We knew he was gonna get in. It's obvious.
You said, what is it? Zap?
Zap, Z-A-P-P, Brannigan. Scruffy, the janitor. And fuck, I'll take Fry too.
Okay. So Sam.
So you want me to name 4 Futurama characters?
I'm gonna have
Or
to.
that you
Your
wanna
4
put in.
best. The 4 best.
So I feel exactly like a student in my class who didn't do the reading. Ryan was giving me a crash course on Futurama.
Leela.
Oh, Leela. Leela's good.
Professor Farnsworth.
Professor Farnsworth. I like all the professors, so that's my pick for the win. Who else? What about Peggy Bundy?
That's Leela.
Okay.
Dr. Zoidberg.
Zoidberg, going with the doctor. The doctors and the professors. That's my world.
And
You got the robot. Is there any other robots?
There's a bunch of other robots.
yeah, there's
The robot devil.
There's Devil Robot.
yeah, and there's Clamps. He's a mobster.
Okay, put me down for Clamps.
The mobster. Get the Clamps.
That's a lot of characters.
Yeah.
Mike.
All right, let's go with Kif.
Oh.
Let's go with
Make Captain
Hermes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what about that frog?
Hypnotoad.
Toad.
That was-
Let's go with Richard Nixon's head.
oh.
In the head museum.
And let's go with last one. Let's go with Nibbler.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go with Amy.
Amy.
That
That
sounds
sounds
Amy
normal.
Wong.
The Chinese girl.
Okay.
Calculon.
Oh. Calculon's back.
We're gonna go with. I'm gonna put Hypnotoad in.
No.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Playing mind games.
And then I'm gonna put in Robot Devil.
I would have put in Santa before I put in Robot Devil.
Oh, Santa with the machine gun.
Oh.
Comes
Yeah.
and
Santa.
everybody down.
I like Robot Devil more.
All right. I'm just looking back over this list just in case. I actually got spelled all these right, Devon. Fuck you.
Take out Hypnotoad and put in Hedonism Bot.
Oh. Well, now.
Can I have
Now he's
Hypnotoad?
testing your spelling.
Can I get Hypnotoad on my team and take out Clamps?
All right.
Sounds too much like cramps and a trigger.
Good
Yeah,
move. That's a good
nice.
trade.
Yeah. Anybody else want to make any changes to their picks?
My Mahomes. Let's
No, I think I'm good.
All right. I'm gonna shuffle it.
Wait, did
every
Scruffy
day,
get in?
shuffling. I don't know. Shuffling.
I got Scruffy.
Okay. Okay, so first round, it's gonna be Hedonism Bot versus Kif. Sam.
Did you say Sam?
Yes.
I'm going Hedonism Bot.
Okay, Ryan.
I'll go the same way because Kif's just such a little bitch.
Mike.
I'm going Kif because he might be a little bitch at first, but he usually overcomes, and he was able to pull Amy.
True.
Okay. By the way, my vote doesn't count unless there wouldn't be a tie.
Hedonism Bot won anyways.
No.
Yeah, I see.
So Hermes versus Professor Farnsworth. Mike.
Good news, everybody. Every time I walk in a room, that's just what I want to say. So I'm going Professor Farnsworth.
Ryan.
Professor Farnsworth.
Boom.
Sam.
Gotta go, Professor. That's my boy. I can't respond with any connection to the show, but as a professor, professor.
Sorry, Hermes. He just went up against
Although he's the world
top dog.
champion.
Fry versus Zap. So
Oh.
we're gonna go with Sam here first.
Can we just take a moment to respect the onomatopoeia of Fry versus Zap? Like the poetry teacher in me has to acknowledge that it's very weird that Fry and Zap are pitted against each other. I'm going with Zap Brannigan. I like the no pants look of that guy.
Oh.
That's the first time onomatopoeia has been used on this show.
And probably the last.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that kind of thing.
Thank you. Historic, I think.
It is.
Now it is.
Well, we're gonna stamp that in the record books. I'm gonna have to go with Fry. I'm gonna have to go with the underdog, the dumb kid. I can relate. You see,
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely Fry. Zap's a piece of shit.
I think that's the whole point of Zap.
Yeah, it is, but it doesn't make him a good character. He's a piece of shit.
He's definitely a piece of shit.
Yeah, he definitely should have been charged with some crimes. Robot Devil versus Hypnotoad. Mike.
I'm gonna go with Robot Devil. Hypnotoad is a funny novelty, but I feel like Robot Devil does more.
Okay. Ryan.
Well, I was gonna go Hypnotoad because I like Hypnotoad, but then Mike was all like scientific about it. Now I'm like, God damn it, the Hypnotoad really isn't a character, and they said best Futurama characters. The Hypnotoad is more like you said, a shtick. So I got to go Robot Devil.
Yeah, so he's a bit. It's a little bit.
Yeah.
Sam.
Well, I'm going Hypnotoad.
Oh,
because I've only seen a handful of
he's doing it just to be an asshole
on YouTube. And Hypnotoad stood out to me as like the only one having.
Actually, he just says whatever I don't say.
And if I kiss Hypnotoad, maybe I'll become a Hypno Prince. Or
Maybe we should change all of our commercials, our sponsors, to just Hypnotoad.
Exactly. With your logo.
Well, they're bringing it back, so maybe Hypnotoad will be a.
Oh, for sure, they're
character.
definitely putting Hypnotoad in there. They're gonna get. They're gonna hit every single callback they possibly can.
True.
In the first episode,
dude, Disenchanted. That show.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's good. It is.
I
good.
should, but I haven't. I think I tried to watch the first episode when it first came out. And I was just like,
Yeah, it's pretty much Futurama, but it's good. It's good.
Is it?
Yeah, the characters are almost the same. It's just
I have to go watch it.
Fry character is a female now, and then it's the same. It's basically the same format, but it's good. It's a good show. So,
I'll have to give it a shot. One of these days, I'll get bored and I'll throw it on.
There you go. When you're at home for a week.
Richard Nixon's head versus Bender. We go with Sam.
Oh, I'm gonna go Bender. Just seems like more fun.
Bender. I mean, you go term, but Bender.
It's Bender. It's Bender by a long shot.
A drunk robot. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. A drunk, sarcastic robot.
Zoidberg versus Calculon. Mike.
Look.
Two delusional characters.
It's definitely Zoidberg. My girlfriend and I will randomly be standing there, and if one of us asks another question and we don't have the answer, we just whoop, 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 and then crab walk out of the room. So it's for sure Zoidberg.
It's a nice escape. They do that at work. I'll be like, well, fuck, I ain't touching that again.
Ryan.
The next day of vacation. Zoidberg.
Sam.
So fucking gross and weird.
But you want to vote for him?
Yeah, dude. He like eggs come pouring out of him from time to time, and he's a weird sea creature thing. But yeah, he's amazing.
Wow.
He is amazing.
I remember the episode when they went back to his home planet or wherever, and he had to molt.
Oh yeah, they all molt. So gross.
I feel like that's the most we ever got of Zoidberg, but
yeah, well.
And he's always messing everything up. I love it.
I think
he's the Jerry. If you watch Parks and Rec, he's the Jerry of Futurama.
Yeah. There you go.
That helps. Yeah. Calculon sounds like math, and nobody likes math. So Zoidberg is my vote. Zoidberg.
Zoidberg.
Scruffy the janitor versus Amy.
Oh.
So Ryan.
I'll go with Scruffy. Because he knows. Scruffy sees everything.
Okay. Sam.
Well, I'm gonna go with Amy. I think we need more representation on this
Oh.
board.
Oh, a female representation? Is that what you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
stand
score
up for your
points.
laurels during this
That's
game
right.
show? Okay.
Mike.
I'm gonna go Scruffy because I find Amy is the most annoying person on the show.
Well, that sounds sexist and terrible. And
No, it has nothing to do with her being a woman. It has everything to do with her being annoying. She's just a rich kid.
That's fair.
Oh shit! Now look, the only
This one,
the only
crazy.
honest love affair in the entire show, Leela and Nibbler, and they're up against each other.
This one is nuts.
Nibbler versus Layla. Or words.
Leela?
All right. Leela. Sam.
Well, I'm gonna go with Nibbler. That was my nickname in high school.
No, your nickname in high school is "Get Out of Here."
Ryan.
I'm gonna go Leela. That is one badass karate kicking, one-eyed, hot alien lady thing.
Find that. That sounds.
No, you were just playing the fucking sexism feminist card a minute ago. You can't get on the
Layla
hot
sounds
alien.
like she represents quite
yeah,
a large demographic.
yeah, she's awesome. Anyway,
I love that you said the woman thing and then you immediately voted against the woman.
Yes.
I don't know. A Nibbler sounds just.
he's like a little dog thing.
Nibbler, the whole series happens because of Nibbler. He's the one that pushes Fry back into the cryogenic chamber.
That's true.
I'm just going by the word nibble, which seems more action oriented.
Well, Leela's definitely more action oriented, and I'm going with Leela.
With Kung Fu Grit. Whoa, sorry. I thought you had two eyes.
You know what we forgot? We forgot the dog. I don't know the dog's
Yeah,
name, but
he was only in one episode though, right?
he's in two. He's in like
Two.
he's like in the first one and the last one.
I don't remember his name.
I don't remember the
But
dog's
that's
name
just
either.
sad. That's just sad.
Yeah, it's super sad. Him just waiting there for Fry to show
He
back
was
up.
he was a good boy.
So Hedonism Bot versus Professor Farnsworth. So we're gonna start with Sam.
Sticking with Professor for no other reason than he's a professor.
Okay. Ryan.
He's a lot smarter than you are.
Hey-o.
I'm going Professor Farnsworth also.
Solidarity.
Solidarity. No, not solidarity.
I'm sticking with the janitor.
Well, I'm not a janitor. Why would you look? He said solidarity. I'm sticking with the janitor. You fist bumped me.
You ain't a janitor?
I'm not a janitor.
What's a maintenance? You work maintenance.
I'm a mechanic.
Okay.
Industrial machine technician.
Janitor.
Ah. And my kids. My kids give me the same shit.
It's like
If you're a robot janitor,
it's like domestic engineer.
just shut up.
You do
Shut up.
dishes
Play the
and shit.
game. Just
We're gonna support each other. I'm janitor all the way, professor. We can work together on this.
whatever.
Mike.
I'm going Farnsworth.
Yeah. Fine. Okay. We already voted. Sorry. I already
That's
voted.
okay. Fry versus Robot Devil. Mike.
It's Fry. I mean, it's got to be right.
Yeah. It pretty much has to be Fry.
Ooh, it's gonna be.
Sam, I'm assuming you're voting for Fry as well.
I'm going robot devil because
Just to be different?
I grew up very in religious household.
In Malibu.
I feel like you can control, like it'd be more fun.
In Malibu. I just imagine B-Rad.
You gotta check out the Robot Devil though, because he's got he like does a song and dance. It's like a top hat and a bow tie. It's awesome. It's very awesome. Anyway,
this is a banger. Bender versus
Ugh.
Zoidberg.
This one's hard. The hardest one so far.
Ryan.
I'm gonna have to go Bender because of the slightly suicidal twist and the. Well, it's just he's a depth. There's many depths to that character.
He's like an onion.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of things to peel back. I forgot he did try and kill himself, but he's a robot, so he
Oh,
can't.
that's the first thing was how we meet him.
Yeah, in the suicide booth. Remember?
He's how the- right.
Too, he pulls his coin back out like he's going to use it again after the suicide booth.
No, he doesn't die. He doesn't die because he's a robot.
Right, because Fry's in there too. I'd like to make a collect call. Death. I'd like to make a collect call. You've chosen slow and horrible. Better than-
I don't. Yeah, I. It's been a while since I've watched like the series through.
I need to read.
year ago?
We watched it recently, but I'm probably gonna throw it on tonight. We've been doing South Park, but
Oh,
I think it's time for some Futurama.
Yeah.
I think South Park is more beer alley.
South Park.
I love South Park. South Park is definitely my top 5 shows. It's probably my number 1 favorite animated show when it comes down to it.
I stopped watching it like 2008, 2009.
South Park, it's still
when I
so
stopped
good.
watching.
Still so good. They just came out new episodes, man. Of the pandemic, and I said this on the show before, the post-pandemic specials, some of the greatest television I've ever watched. Especially if you've ever seen South Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I respect their game. They go for it.
yeah. Viewers are still going, honestly.
Yeah,
I love it. South Park, probably my top animated show.
Okay. So who was it on? It was on Sam.
I don't know the other bird character, so the only robot I met last night, who was, as I recall, developing film in his belly, which I thought was retro and cool. I'm going Bender.
I'm gonna give Zoidberg that sympathy vote.
there you go.
He's gonna whoop his way out of this tournament.
Scruffy the janitor versus Leela. Mike.
Let's go, Leela, man. This Final Four is about to be the Final Four. I
I was
predict.
about to say the Final Four is going to be just the basic 4 characters.
which makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's logical that it goes this way because I'm going to say Leela also.
No, see, I'm going Scruffy in solidarity with the janitors.
Because
Because
I'm a fucking janitor.
I think
support each other.
if the tournament was placed a little different, I think that Hermes or Zoidberg could have ended up in the Final Four.
Yeah.
Because of where everything landed, the Final Four is the main 4.
Some surprising early eliminations.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Hermes just ran up against Professor. If he goes up against other people like that aren't in the Final Four, he beats them.
Right. For sure.
He beats Amy, he beats Scruffy, he beats Robot Devil.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. He just got a bad matchup in the first round. So the Final Four. We're going to reverse it this time. So we're going to go with Leela versus Bender.
This one's tough.
So, Sam, we'll start with you.
Well, I was convinced earlier that Leela was quite the multi-dimensional character. And so for that reason, the multi-layered characters I like. So I'll go Leela. And it's a very Arabic name in some ways.
Sam or Ryan, sorry.
No noise. Oh, shit balls. I'm gonna have to go with Bender. I gotta stick with Bender.
Okay, Mike.
I just mentioned I love South Park, so it's got to be Bender because it's the closest thing to the humor.
Yeah.
Okay. So Bender makes the finals. So Fry versus Professor Farnsworth. So we're gonna start with Ryan this time.
Well, shit. I mean, Fry is like the lead, if you will. But Professor Farnsworth is. I gotta go with Professor Farnsworth. I'm going Professor Farnsworth.
Okay. Mike.
Fry is his own grandfather.
Yes, true. That is
He's
weird. It's awesome.
He's his own grandfather, meaning he was already related to Professor Farnsworth, but he's also his great grandfather. So I'm going Fry, man. Not many people can pull that off.
Wow. Do I get the tie-breaking
Yes,
vote?
you do.
You
You
get the
do get the
tie-breaking
tie-breaking vote.
Guy who doesn't know shit about Futurama.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to be in this position. I have to stick with Professor Farnsworth. He's a tenured professor. Cannot be fired. Can
But
do
he's
whatever the fuck he wants.
he's a real kind of
I
professor.
can
Wears a lab
respect that.
coat and makes things with test tubes.
He's pretty crazy.
Yeah, he's very crazy.
He
Some
very
would
much
say he's mad.
yeah.
So we got Professor and Bender
Yeah,
in the finals.
head to head.
It
Head to head.
yeah.
150-year-old man
Fascinating.
versus a robot, an alcoholic, sarcastic, mean robot.
And I feel like this is an easy choice.
I don't know.
This is a pretty easy choice for me.
So we're gonna start the finals. Is Professor Farnsworth versus Bender. So we're gonna start with Sam.
I find this fascinating. A professor versus a alcoholic robot. I like the idea of Bender winning because I like the underdog story. But the professor, that's like my kin.
Before you vote, I
Oh.
just need to say
This is
that
where
Bender has the most character growth out of anyone in this show.
Okay, let me ask
He
you:
is a multi-level character.
does he run on batteries? Do I have to worry about
He,
his-
he runs on alcohol.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
much.
That's
Yeah.
why he's an alcoholic. Because
Yeah,
he
he
needs,
needs
it to
alcohol to-
live.
Right.
Oh.
Literally.
And Professor, is he going to be guaranteed to live for a long time, or does he have an end in sight?
The dude's already like 150.
Yeah,
Right.
he's
Does
an
he
evil
run?
genius.
Athletic?
No, no.
Oh, fuck
No.
him. Bender. I'm going Bender. Professor got soft. Fuck that guy. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace to the profession.
Because that's exactly how I could picture all professors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's like hunched over all the
Yeah.
time, just old and crinkly.
Oh, I don't love that.
No.
Bender.
So Sam, or
Oh.
sorry, Ryan.
Let's go. I'm gonna have to go gender bender on this one.
And Mike. Oh,
It's-
Mike
it's
clearly said
Bender.
Bender.
It's Bender. It's and I off air I told my girlfriend it's gonna be Bender. Like
Yeah.
it could have probably if the bracket was a little different.
Bender versus Fry
may
would have been tough.
Bender versus Fry would have been tight. I think if it would have been Zoidberg or Bender, I would have had a little bit more of a hard
It
time.
did. It was Zoidberg versus.
Oh, was it?
Bender.
I mean, at the end when it mattered. But early on, it was clearly you needed to get Bender through. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Bender is great. He literally could be on like almost any show and work.
I
done-
agree.
Like any like adult comedy.
They
like,
need to get that. They need to give that voice actor the what he needs payment wise, so he can get on the reboot or the new season.
I need a Bender
Really?
King of the Hill like crossover episode.
That would
Like a Futurama King of the Hill crossover. I don't know how that would work. Futurama, something happens where Professor Zoidberg sends them back to like
I could see that. I could see them doing that.
late 90s Texas, and they end up meeting the Hill family.
I think they'd have to stylize it, and it's already kind of close, but I feel like they'd have to stylize it all in the Futurama animation style.
I think you can do that.
but-
Yeah.
What if Marty McFly and the Terminator crossed paths traveling in time, right? And the Terminator went back to 1955 Hillsdale, right? Or Hill
Yeah.
Valley or whatever. And Marty McFly ended up trying to save Sarah Connor, right? Anybody?
Would he know? Would he know how to save Sarah Connor? He would just think he's in
He would probably just try to have sex.
1989.
He probably would just try to have sex with Sarah Connor.
Oh,
Got a skateboard.
yeah, it's not his wife. It's not his mom, so he's definitely gonna try to have sex.
And the Terminator's back in fucking Hill Valley kicking some serious ass on
that I would watch.
Yeah,
People like to reinvent shows,
but who would he need to kill? Like, who would he go back to kill? Like, Sarah
I don't know.
Connor's not there, so he would just be running around naked.
have to do what Marty McFly did, and Marty McFly has to do what the Terminator does. So the Terminator has to be all soft and pretend he's a high school kid, and Marty McFly has to be this hardcore killer.
I'd like to see him fight Biff. I think that's the only thing I'd like to see.
That would be good.
Is Terminator
When
fight
they
Biff.
reach the scene in the parking lot, it'd be like, "Get your damn hands!" Whap! Right? Even though that was George McFly, but still.
Oh, Schwarzenegger. Now would he go back? Wait, I'm losing it.
Yeah, it would be Schwarzenegger going back to the 50s.
But he would have to have. He would not be able to take.
But he's a high school kid. He's what?
Can he take his weaponry?
No, he's a high school kid. He's got to help his dad get laid so he can.
But it's not his dad; it's Marty's dad.
He's gonna have to play the role of Marty, and Marty's gonna have to play the role of the
See,
Terminator.
now,
Marty's gonna be running around with
You
fucking-
just recast.
you're just
Cast
recasting it.
Right.
So Arnold
No,
Schwarzenegger's technically Marty McFly.
I liked it better when it was the actual Terminator
actual
going
Terminator.
back
Right.
to high school and just destroying this high school.
We want to see Biff pulverized.
Straight to Mr. Strickland's office.
Yeah. Movie mashups of the future.
Yep. I like that idea. So what we're gonna do now is so like you said, Bender is the winner of the tournament. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do recommendations. So you can recommend anything you want as long as it's not your own stuff, because we'll do that right after. So it could be anything. It could breathe, drink water. I don't know. It could be a product. It could be whatever a TV show, whatever you want. So we'll start with Ryan this time. What would you like to recommend?
Oh man, Dinga.
Do you need me to come back to you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Feel a little. No,
Okay.
I'm not prepared.
Sam.
He'll
Well,
have plenty.
Sure. Recommendations. Well, I think showering maybe once or twice a week. Good idea. Douching, they call it in France. I would suggest 30 minutes of movement every day, whether that's walking, push-ups, running, whatever. 30 minutes of very consistent movement. And then the book that I've been recommending to student after student after student is The Untethered Soul. And I would highly recommend that.
I was going to say that same thing too. I was thinking about that. That's a good book.
Yeah, it's a very centering, calming, soothing book, and it helps you understand your mind and helping to quiet it a little. And if you can conquer that, you've reached a certain level of heaven on earth. So Untethered Soul, highly recommend.
Okay. Sam, are you ready now? Or Ryan? Sorry.
No, I sure am not, man. I've drawn a blank here. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Mike, are you ready?
And I'm sure if you've listened to any sort of nerdy podcast in the last month, you've already been recommended this. But Vox Machina on Amazon, it is a D&D campaign for Critical Role that got turned into an animated series. Well, it's like post their campaign, but same characters. They got turned into an animated series. So I recommend that. And go listen to Boy Meets World Fever. We'll be on that. Our episode's coming out in like a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, me and Mike were on that.
Yeah.
And there was a time travel in that too.
There was a time travel in that.
Not by us, by the character.
That's how everything happens. Is Salem comes and he time travel balls. He does the ball, and that's how Marty ends up in Terminator time.
And that's how the Terminator ends up
In
high school.
1955.
Yeah.
There you go. Crack the case.
All you need is Salem the cat.
My recommendation is going to be the app MyFitnessPal. Like I said
I have
earlier,
that.
I've been trying to diet, and it helps with because you can literally just scan the product and it tells you like how many like obviously you have to check the servings, but it tells you like how many calories you've intaked and everything. It also tells you like in a certain amount of weeks, this is what you'll be about weighing wise if you're looking for that. And plus there's like if you're doing like I'm not, but I have before, but if you're doing like a keto diet or you're doing some like you're trying to cut back on your sodium or your fat intake or whatever you're trying to cut back on or change, it'll tell you like that you're only supposed to have this many, and you can, if you want to pay for it, you can.
I recommend. Honestly, I had a free year for it somehow. I recommend the full.
Because you can change like your macros and stuff like that to match whatever you're looking for. So I recommend that. It's helped me lose like 10 pounds in about a month. So
congrats, man. Good for you.
Thank you. Still got way more to go.
Yeah. You know what? I got one. Golden Grams retro recipe with the real honey right now. Really fucking rad.
My man's a serial killer.
I'm a little bit of a connoisseur in the world of cold cereals.
Yeah.
So
I haven't had Golden Grams.
Yeah, right.
In a very long time. Probably since I think the last time I was in like grade school when I went to like school breakfast. And that's all.
Golden Grams.
Yeah, they gave us Golden Grams in like one of those disposable little
things like hotels, the kind of little breakfast.
Do you like take the top off and
If you scanned Golden Grams cereal with MyFitnessPal, I think MyFitnessPal will say, "Nope, don't you fucking dare."
You are over your sodium level, the sugar level for the day.
Tyrants.
You've read.
It's not gonna like me going to Wendy's. So.
No, it's definitely not.
Your phone exploded as you walk through the door.
MyFitnessPal should.
I always feel guilt whenever I had that, and I was dieting. When I had to lose weight, I felt bad every time because I'm like, I'm still gonna log this. And like it would just shake its head at me. But when I was trying to gain weight, when I had to gain weight because I lost too much weight, I didn't feel as bad.
Yeah. When you see that you only have to run 17 and a half miles to work that Baconator off, then you're like, oh, I think I won't eat that.
I'll say, and I still stand by this, gaining weight, like trying to gain weight, especially in a healthy way, was a lot harder than losing weight.
Well, the key you said in there was in a healthy way. If you want to do it in
there's
a
that.
way,
I mean,
I can help you with that.
I mean, even though I was eating fast food, I was just not gaining the weight.
Well, a good rule of thumb to remember when you're trying to gain weight is rub your food on a piece of paper. If the paper turns clear, you're good to go. Go ahead and eat it.
I ate a lot of grease. I ate a lot of avocados, and I ate a lot of and protein shake. That's what helped me gain the weight.
They're delicious.
High five, Mike. I have to ask, like, are you the Christian Bale of podcasts or something? Like, what is the weight gain, weight loss? What are you doing? Preparing for your next role? Or?
No. So I lost weight because I was not super overweight. I was overweight for me, and I didn't like it, so I had to lose weight. And then while losing weight, I didn't realize it, but I also got sick. So then I just kept losing weight when I wasn't trying anymore. So it turned into like a vitamin D deficiency and all this other stuff. So I lost too much weight when the doctor's like, look, man, you need to gain weight. So, because I think I went from 175 to 125, 135 within 4 months. And I just kept losing weight more and more. Like I'd lose like 10 pounds out of nowhere. And so I had to gain weight. And now I'm back to almost 175. And so
that's the way it works.
Okay.
But that was a couple of years ago. So, but yeah, it was noticeable. You could see like I had like my cheekbones and everything. I was all sucked in and like it was gross. I did not like it. Like you see my ribs. That was weird.
Like that fast.
Yeah. It's when I stopped working out and I kept losing the weight. At first, I was like, all right, this is all right. Maybe I'm just,
metabolism
right
back up.
But it was the fact that my metabolism got too low, or my metabolism was probably high, but my appetite was really low because my vitamin D deficiency. So I wasn't eating nearly as much, and yeah, I don't know. It was a weird time. Stress didn't help.
Yeah, for shit.
Yeah. So what we're doing now is we're gonna do plugs. So, you guys, I'll make you big screen.
Whoa.
So,
Oh,
you guys can do your plugs. I don't know which one wants to do it.
Well, plugs. Burn and Rave Podcast at gmail.com is our email, and Burn Rave IG. We are a bi-weekly podcast. We have nothing to sell.
bi-weekly.
Yeah, listen, laugh, learn some shit.
This is Joe the sound guy.
Joe the sound guy. He's not here tonight.
Got a little bit of
Just
dirty
knocked-
cock soap in
He
his
just
mouth
knocked
because
Travis
he's
Kelsey over.
got a pretty foul mouth.
I think we have nothing to sell or plug, but we wish people.
Come listen to the show.
Sure, they could listen to the show, but even if
What do
they
you mean,
don't,
sure, that's the whole point.
but I was going
Right?
to say, in general terms, in
Weirdo.
universal sense, I want people to be happy. I think our show brings happiness.
Our show definitely brings happiness.
For
It's more like a
sure.
background noise kind of show.
Yeah.
Something you just listen to while you're doing the dishes.
But I just want people to be happy. Ours is one way to get there, but if they don't like it, fine, just be happy. Find ways to be happy.
There you go.
That's all I'm saying.
Beautiful.
You're nicer than we are.
Well,
So I be tweeting, I be TikToking. You can follow me on both at dumbmoney213. So it's DAMONEY, the number 1, the number 3. Follow me on both.
You can find me on Twitter, hi-fi_Mike. You can find me on TikTok, but I haven't done a TikTok in over a year.
I haven't done a TikTok
Hi-Fi.
in like 4 or 5 months.
It's
been a
hi-fi
while.
Mike. There's no underscore. You can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at t13media.com. That's a letter T, the number 1, T13 spelled out media.com. I lost my spot. Yeah, t13media.com. Go buy a shirt, a mug, a hat.
Pajamas.
Go buy something. Pajamas. Oh yeah, you can buy pajamas. There's a bunch of stuff. I have to go look to see if they've offered anything new. And
Yeah, but-
soon, like multi spots, we can do things with shirts with multi things on it. So that's gonna be pretty exciting.
And don't forget to rate and review us on all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
But you know the rule. If it's not a 5, I don't fucking care. Shut up. Don't
Don't
say
wanna hear it.
anything. I don't want to hear it. 5s are shut the hell up. That's the rule. So that's been this episode of Debatable. Case closed.
Who's pressing it?
You.
Oh well, I haven't been pressing any of the buttons all night.
Go!